Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I didn't feel so well, but I still want to have sharing with you. Okay, welcome back to our Math AA Friday. Okay, today we are on the third video, SL 1.3, Equality and Identity. Very fundamental and important section. So we are still on topic 1, okay, number and algebra. Okay, now we are on 1.3, okay, and then people want you to be able to do something big. The name is big, deductive proof, okay, numerical or algebraic, okay, but it's very easy actually. You did it already, but we have a big names in IBDP, Math AA. Now we call it deductive proof. Start from the complicated side. Remember, left hand side equal right hand side. Yeah, this is formalism, okay. Methodology. Start from the complicated side and then go to the other side. And we said that the thing is proved. Okay, you call it a deductive proof. For example, prove x plus y all square is identity with x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. You remember this square identity? Is that from the left hand side because you can do operation on it easily, right? Just make it 2, expand it, and then expand it again, and then combine the term, and then that's it. So it is a left hand side equal right hand side or right hand side equal left hand side is the deductive proof of identity. So it's the thing that you have learned already. But now just remember it is a solve question to give you the result already. So remember the step has to be as clear as possible. Now what is the time? You remember. Bring out your paper. Now is the time for example work. Okay, bring out a paper. Okay, work on it. Okay. They said prove that the graph this equation, okay, pass through this point, the graph of this equation, pass through this point. Of course, I substitute the point inside, okay, but you start from right hand side or start from left hand side? Which one is more complicated? Yeah, you got it. Then start from that side. This is whether I can go to the other side. Pause the video and work on it. Welcome back, okay. Yes, start from the right hand side because very complicated. And this is not numerical because there's h here, some variable, but you are sure it will be cancelled out. So you substitute negative 3 inside. Remember, it's a song question, so do it slowly. Expansion. And then you find out, oh, yeah, all the 3h over a is cancel out, okay. Now for 2, now for 2 also cancel out at that point. So it's equal 0. Why? Because y is 0, so right left hand side is also 0. So you song it, so you have the answer statement, okay? The graph passes through 3, 0. You got it? Yeah, this is a deductive proof already. And then the symbol and notation for equality and identity. There's this symbol. You learned it before or not? Okay, now you have to learn how to differentiate equality and identity. Equality is for some x only, some x value, and identity is for all x, any x, because they're identical, actually left hand side and right hand side. And equation and identity and equality, or in daylight we call it equation, but in IB they call it equality. Equality is valid for some values of the unknown, and it is a 2 horizontal short line, equal sign. And identity is a much stronger, it's valid for all values of the unknown. The symbol is a 3 horizontal short line, so add one more line to the equal sign, become the identity side. We call it identity. Identical to, this one is equals to, identical to, okay. But mathematical operation, the left hand side of the identity can be changed to the right hand side, okay. On the contrary, if you have an equation but you find it out left hand side can change to right hand side, then it is an identity actually. But you find out no, left hand side can't change to right hand side, impossible, not universal, then it is an equality, it's an equation, okay. So distinguish between equation is for some x, identity for all x. For equation, you can't prove left hand side equal right hand side. For identity, you can prove left hand side equal right hand side by mathematical operation. Okay, example time. Okay, prove this equal is identical to this, okay. But which side do you want to start with? Which guy can have an operation easier? Yes, you got it. Then start from that side. And then application, okay. And you will see this very funny result, okay. Okay, pause and work on it. Welcome back. Okay, we start from left hand side. Left hand side has a bracket. Bracket can do expansion easily. Okay, so left hand side, 3 terms and 6 terms. So altogether 18 terms. Remember, this is a song question. The marks is from your 18 terms, the accuracy of the all 18 terms. Then you have 18 terms. Systematically x, y, and z. Okay, and then you will find it out. Okay, make sure check okay whether you did any careless mistake. Really, all the term cancel except this 4 terms. Okay, x is 6 term, 3 minus x y z. Okay, and then it will be right hand side, and then you prove it. Okay, you can check whether you expand it correctly or not. To buy really they can turn out to these 4 terms. Okay. And then when x plus y plus z equals 0, they said so. Okay, then what happened to the left hand side, right hand side? Left hand side becomes 0, right? 0 times anything is 0. So right hand side is 0. So this one is easier. We moved it to the other side. So x cubed plus y cubed plus z cubed equals 3xyz. Really funny result, right? How do you know if you have 3 variable for any 3 variable? If x plus y plus z is 0, then x cubed plus y cubed plus z cubed equals 3xyz. How do you know it? By this kind of deductive operation, okay? By this kind of proof of identity. Okay, and then there are useful identities. So sometimes you need to use the identity twice, okay? Some you learn already is second order identity, x plus y all square, x minus y all square, x plus y, x minus y, and then they will be like this, okay? And now you need to IBDP math AA, new thing happens, the third order identity, x cubed plus y cubed equal x plus y, x squared minus xy plus y squared, and x cubed minus y cubed, x minus y, x squared plus xy plus y squared. You need to use some way to remember it, okay? Plus, plus, minus, 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 plus. It's very funny pattern, okay? So use the identity to factorize the polynomial, and then probably you need to factorize again because it's range 11 and 12, okay? Linear form, okay? So probably you need to do factorization twice, okay? Use the identity twice. For example, use this one. You notice the first one I learned, x minus y over square. But how to combine it with the second one? Remember, complete square. So okay, 2z square. Oh, a square minus b square again. So a plus b, a minus b. That's it. You know, factorization, you mean that it has to be 2 factor or 3 factor multiplication, no more only any plus or minus outside. Okay, this is the rules, and you got it. Well done. Factorize this one. This is my famous question from the past paper. You don't know how to do it? Yeah. So the challenge is pause the video, think about it. Remember, do the identity twice. Okay, welcome back. Okay, you have tried to think about it, then you win already. Yeah, you earn some experience on tackling some new thing that you might encounter in IBDP. I mean, another kind of new thing, new equation you need to prove. Okay. Yeah, so if it is 2x squared, then it will be x squared. Perfect, right? It means x squared plus 1 all squared, right? So it has to be minus x squared, but there's no problem. A squared minus b squared. A plus b, a minus b. Wow, how do I know it? Very funny, right? But in exam, there will be 10 marks or 10% of the marks is like this, okay? Very hard to think. But the other 90% is just not, okay? Relax. Okay, technique is using identity. So remember changing the terms to complete square or complete square because the identity is x cubed x squared, right? Y cubed y squared. So when you use it complete square, sometimes even it's an irrational coefficient, you need to make that. There's no choice, okay? For example, if it's a 4x squared, it's okay. 2x all squared. If it's 3x cubed, then you have to force yourself to put the 3 inside the cube. How? Make it a cubic root and then cube. Yes, it happened in the past. And make it a cubic root of 3x all cube. And then use the identity. And then at last, of course, the thing will be a little bit clumsy and then try to simplify the terms, okay? Final expression. And even sometimes the y can be a over x, can be reciprocal of x, or even more complicated. But relax, it is still the y. Okay, maybe you have this way: x plus or minus a over x all squared. But relax, a over x is just y. So it's the same identity: x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. But in the middle, the xy, the x cancel out. Okay, relax. Okay. Just relax, okay? Remember the identity is always true, no matter what's the x and what's the y, how complicated you are, okay? This is the magic or the beauty of mathematics, okay? Universal truth, okay? Okay, factorize this one. Okay? Remember, complete cube. Okay? Pause the video. If you forgot the identity, go back a little bit and then look at the write down the identity, okay? Cubic identity. minus. Remember, minus plus. Okay, welcome back. Yes, first of all, we make it a complete cube. Okay, x is v over x all cube, x over 2 all cube. Okay, remember minus plus. Okay, so minus it first and then plus, and then this is too complicated. You need to simplify it a little bit on the result on the final marks. Okay, now over x squared v over 2 x squared over 4. Okay, you got it. Well done. And solving with identity. Okay, sometimes they use identity to solve it. For example, the polynomial identity, fairly simple. If they are polynomial identity x squared x constant term, if their identity, of course, all the coefficients of the same x squared term, same coefficient. The constant term, same on the two sides. Okay. If they are different coefficient or different constant term, then how can they be identity? Always true. Okay, so expand left hand side, right hand side, make them look beautifully as x squared and x term, and then the coefficient will be the same. Although the coefficient might be complicated, but just right now. Okay, so a must equal to b minus 7. The x coefficient b minus 2 must equal to a plus 7. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and then you solve them and you find out, okay, a equals minus 2 and b equals 5. Okay. You got it. Well done. And then for this identity, okay, very complicated, but you try to expand them, make them like a polynomial, two sides, okay, and then you find out 4 equations relating a, b, c, d, and p, q, r, s. You don't need to solve it. Just in the exam, the exercise asks you to show all the 4 equations is excellent. Okay, try to work on it. Left hand side is clean and tidy. Just right hand side. Okay. Pause the video and work on it, and check the answer. Okay. Welcome back. Okay. See if it is your answer. Wow, very complicated. Even some tidy up after. And then when you tidy up, it's good. Okay, x4. Okay, 1, 1, no. A, p plus q r. B, q plus s plus pr. C, ps plus qr. D, qs. Oh, you got it. Well done. Excellent. Okay, keep on 6. We want to stress on this way. Always expand left hand side and right hand side. Really, without expansion, not clean and tidy, not polynomial of a left hand side and right side, don't do the equal thing. No, you can't do it. Okay, so remember, expand the two sizes first and then make the coefficient of the same term, the constant term, the equal, and then linear equation will come up and then solve the simultaneous equation, and you can find the unknown. Really, the problem is this is an exam question, not either IA or E. In IE, maybe you find out something that can't be solved, right? Natural, but in exam question, solvable. So try to do it. Yes, welcome back. Okay, just expand the left hand side and right hand side. Both sides you need to make them look like some square plus some x plus constant equal the other side the same. Yes. Tracking. You got this one? If you don't get it, it's okay. Lecture. Just go back to see what happened. Okay, and this is a good side. We call it an implied side. 2 line and then an arrow. In the mark scheme, they accept this thing, so you can make your thing more not so long. Okay, implied, so 2 lines is the same. And then you find out, okay, I got this thing also. 6 plus a equals b. 9 minus 4a equals negative b. How to solve it? Wow, b minus b. Add them together, and then becomes 5. Okay, substitute back and then got it. Okay, answer statement. So in IBDP senior form, remember the presentation is important. Write something to tell the marker what you are doing. Okay, so at least you make careless mistake from this part, you still have the procedural marks. Okay, the M marks. Okay, remember, presentation is important. Thank you for going through with me. So we learn how to what is the equation and what is the identity. This part is focused on identity. We have quite advanced from square identity to cubic by using the identity 1, 2 threads. Okay, in solving unknown in the coefficient or the constant term. Welcome. If you like our channel, remember, share with your friends, subscribe, and like our video. Thank you for your support. Okay, see you for next Friday. Math A&A. Bye.